Welcome, welcome everyone to our weekly wellness call. My name is Debbie Gordon and I'll be your facilitator today. And we've got some really great news for both markets right now. But as of today, we are 3 weeks away from convention. And I am so excited about convention. I hope that you've got your tickets. And if you do not, take time now to get your tickets, either in person or virtually, and use the promo code RECLAIM 2024. Reclaim with a capital R 2024, and you can save $20 off the convention ticket. So get that now, because what we were told on our leadership call today is you will not be able to buy a convention ticket, or a convention kit rather, a convention kit without a convention ticket. And so if you want to take advantage of the usual about 40% savings on that convention kit, you want to get your convention ticket. And we've really promoted hosting a watch party and pulling your friends and family together. And I encourage you, if you are watching virtually, go ahead and do that. Pull your friends and family together. But they will not be able to buy their convention ticket without, I keep getting that mixed up. They will not be able to buy the convention kit without having their own convention ticket. Is that clear now that I've muddled that about 14 times? So host your watch parties. That's fantastic. It builds community, it builds camaraderie, makes it exciting, makes it fun, builds the fire, helps people really enjoy learning more about the convention products that are going to be launched and the topics that will be shared at convention. We'll hear from the doctors, we'll hear from the scientists, we'll hear from the product development team. We will hear from all kinds of great people to educate us on all these new products. The first day they will launch the products. The second day, they will do a deep dive in the products, and then you will be able to attend Terra Talks on day 2 and 3 with more information, more educational information on the products. And so there's going to be 2 breakout sessions each day where you will have one for those wanting to live a wellness lifestyle and one for those wanting to live and share a wellness lifestyle. You'll have the 2 different options there at convention. So it's going to be a great convention. My husband has several customers in the pharmacy that work for doTERRA, and they are all very, very, very excited about convention. And doTERRA is pulling in their entire force to help convention carried out. You know, they had some layoffs here a few months ago, and so they are using their entire force to come in and take care of us at convention. So it's going to be a great, great time. If you have not already participated in the last 4 weeks on Tuesday nights, last night was our 4th class on the pre-convention education classes, I encourage you to go do that. It will give you some hints for what's coming. And last night they slipped and let us know that they will be coming out with a new vitamin line, and it will be a powder drinkable vitamin line for all age groups. And I don't know how they'll dose it, but that's a new and exciting thing. And so I'm going to spill the beans because they spilled the beans last night. And if you weren't on the class, go back and watch them. They will do another, what do they call it? Play to win. I think is what they're calling it. The game that they have on the convention app. I think it's play to win or something like that. But at any rate, for everybody who watches those 4 pre-convention education classes, you will get a bonus in points on that play to win so that you're able to get something for free. I don't know what they're going to be offering, but last year I think they offered the 4 milliliter bottle of frankincense. And so at any rate, they'll be offering something for free if you play to win and you attend all the outbreaks or all the breakouts and all the general sessions. You'll be clocking in person. And then as you tune into them online with your virtual ticket, you'll still be able to earn points, I believe. And so at any rate, some great things coming. They have announced already all the speakers. So convention.doterra.com. That's where you will go to get your convention ticket. If you don't already have one, use that promo code RECLAIM 2024 with a capital R, and you will be able to see the agenda. You'll be able to see all the speaker lineups. You'll be able to see each day and what's going on each day as far as the speakers and the topics that they'll be speaking on, and you'll be able to put together your own convention plan for education. So whatever classes you want to attend, start noting that down, writing that down. I don't think they have let the app out. They said it will be coming in the next week or two. They'll let the app for Convention 2024 out. I don't think that's yet available, but then you'll actually be able to schedule your classes on the app, and that will remind you where you're going to the next class from class to class to class. Okay. So that's going to be really fun. So I'm really excited about convention. I hope you are too. I am thrilled. My 22-year-old has not for a long, long time taken the vitamins because he does not swallow pills well. And he actually has an esophageal atresia where he actually chokes on his food sometimes. And so taking pills is not an option for this boy. He just flat out says no. And I'm so excited for that. And I can't tell you in the last 48 hours how many people I've talked to just in the last 2 days that have a hard time swallowing the pills and are not taking them, including my own mother. And she was really careful about that for the last 3 months, probably four now, actually, June, July, August, September. Well, we're not, so June, July, August, at least the last 3 months, if not 4 months, I have not ordered Lifelong Vitality Pack for her because she won't take them and she's got a stock of them. And so at any rate, I'm really thrilled with the idea that we will now have a powdered drinkable vitamin. The IQ Omega is going away. It is discontinued, as are the dryer balls, sadly. And so right now they don't have anything to replace the IQ Omega, but I trust that something is coming and it will be a good thing. And so be patient, watch for that, and be patient for it. Now, there's some really fun things coming out. For those of you who are wellness advocates, you can go to your back office and pull up your team tab. Scroll to the bottom of that team tab, and there's a sales dashboard that you can bring up, and you can actually pull that up and see what the most popular ordered products are on your team. And then you can see also if they're ordering products that are now considered outdated, we still have PB Assist Plus available. There's a lot of people still ordering PB Assist Plus, and yet the PB Restore is a hands down a much, much better product. And so reach out to them with a phone call, a face-to-face meeting. I don't recommend texting them. I recommend calling them face-to-face if they're ordering the PB Assist Plus. Tell them all about the PB Restore and the new advances on that product and help them change that over on their loyalty rewards order. We have some really great dates for fall tour dates that are coming up. And at convention, if you are there in person, you will only be able to purchase 2 convention kits on site. And if you're there in person, you will also be able to order 2 more convention kits. If you have a virtual ticket, you will only be able to order the 2 convention tickets. And if you don't have a convention ticket, you won't be able to order the convention kit at all. So hopefully that's really clear. So get your ticket, use that promo code RECLAIM 2024 with a capital R to save $20. So now we have some fall tour dates coming up. I will post those on our group pages, but they are coming up, and we have essentially 2 corporate events in each of the geographical locations across the nation of the US, and the dates for the Canada events will be forthcoming. We don't have those yet, but there will be events in Canada. I was just on a call on Monday for the Canadian market, which was very, very interesting. And so we're going to be doing a little bit more work with our Canada team. So fall dates for the foundation, and they're calling the fall tour is called Foundational Wellness Tour. I hope after convention on the 16th of September, after they announce the information at convention. Actually, that doesn't make sense. The symposium, the oil symposium, is the 18th of September, and they have the date, I believe, the 16th of September. We'll be able to submit team events, so I could submit a team event that I would host and lead up. And so I will no doubt do that. So we'll have at least one in the Salt Lake Valley area that I will host, and we'll see about possibly doing some others. If you are interested in hosting an event, if you want me to help you do that, I can actually help you do that. But we need at least 20 in attendance to pull this event together. And I encourage you to try to do that. One thing that as we come out with new products, that's always a really, really great time to pull your team members together again, educate them, support them, inform them on the new products, let them know how excited you are, and get that information out to your team. In fact, on Monday, we had a glitch in the Zoom call, and I'm still trying to find the Zoom recordings for that Monday team call. But in the team call, if I can't find the recordings, I will post Ashley's recording that she made for us. Ashley Frost is one of my leaders and qualifiers, and she has from the get-go, when she took over this leg, from the get-go, she has sent out emails almost on a weekly basis to her team members, even though they didn't know her from Adam. And so the first email she sent out was a picture of her and her family. It did not show her belly bump because she was pregnant with baby number 2 when she sent out that email. And so she introduced herself in that first email and let them know that she was part of their doTERRA support team. And she showed us on a video how she did that on MailChimp for free. And so I recorded that for Monday's team call, and I will either find that recording or I will post Ashley's video because it's very good and makes it really friendly so that you can actually set this up yourself for your teams. I have an email, a weekly oil tips email going out. It goes out Sunday morning. And if that's not a good day for you to actually see it in your email, I need feedback. Ashley talked about she did her research and she found that Tuesdays and Thursdays were the best day, usually midday or late morning, to send an email for open rate. And so if that would be better for you, I can totally change my weekly emails to Tuesdays or Thursdays if that would be a better day for you to open it up. But if you are not receiving my email, I want you to message me that you want to receive this email, and then I will actually give you a link so you can go in and opt in to receive this email. If you think you might be receiving it, I'm going to ask you, please, 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 please go into your email, pull me out of spam, pull me out of your junk folder, pull up the emails, open them up, make them so they come to your inbox, and click on the links because that will increase my email deliverability and get me out of the red zone. Okay, right now I'm in the red zone because people are not opening my emails. And so if you want any further community support from me, I'm going to ask you, please, 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 please open my emails, click on the links, make it look like these are important to you. And so that it allows me to continue emailing. That's just the pure facts of what's going on in our email world right now. And also in our texting world, if you want to receive text messages, you have to opt in because what I'm getting is too many stops, too many no SMSs. And so I'm in the blacklist for text messages. And so I've stopped sending all text messages. So if you want text message reminders for our classes, I need you to opt in. And so reach out to me and say, Debbie, send me the link to opt in for text messages, and then I can send those to you. But I'll be honest with you that when people do not open my stuff, it really makes it difficult to continue onward. Um, so, and another thing is I talk about email deliverability. As you send your emails from MailChimp, you want to be watching your email deliverability and make sure people are opening. And with smaller teams, you can actually begin calling people one-on-one by phone. When I'm sending out 500 emails a week, that's a very, very, very small portion of my team. And if those 500 don't open that email, I can't send it to the 6,500 plus on my team. And so I really do need your help. So if you consider me a friend and a helpful friend and consider my information valuable, please, please, please open my emails, click on the links, and make that so that I can get out of jail with the email deliverability. Okay. So, okay. With regards to weekly team calls or weekly wellness calls, I really want to support you in all of that. It's got to be during the day. And so I've had a real difficult time finding a day that works for everybody. That's not going to happen. And so I might mix it up from time to time and just have to post, but I'd really like to be consistent and choosing a day. And I'm finding that Wednesdays are not working for the good majority of people. And so I want to change that back. I've thought about doing it on Mondays, but there's a lot of people that say Mondays are too busy. And I would like to kind of combine my Monday wellness call with my Monday team call and do that on Mondays. But the time frame of 11:30 to 12:30 is not working for people, and that's mountain time. And so I don't know what I can do more, but I'm working on it. Just know that it's in my thoughts constantly, and I will be posting something on our pages soon. So we've got something going on in the neighborhood of doTERRA that people are talking about. Maybe it's not so easy to share or build anymore. And I'm going to say that's not the case. And so they posted in our leadership call today, they talked about the new rank advancements in doTERRA in the month of July. And I want you to think about for a moment that traditionally July tends to be a slower month because people are on vacations, and yet many people rank advanced in July. And so there is still a big need for our products. Obviously, if you have found value in them, other people are looking and wanting this same thing. I found it really interesting when they shared of the Latino market in the US. They shared a new diamond that a couple of months ago nobody even knew about her, and she broke 4 silvers in the month of July. 4 silvers in July, and she hit diamond. And so let me tell you, it is a good time to build doTERRA. It is a good time to create a residual income. It is a good time to share. And we've got products that are innovative, products that are continually being improved upon. And you're going to see that that's a really key factor for what's coming down the pike politically, what's coming down the pike financially with all the inflation issues that we've been dealing with. People are looking for a side gig, and now is a really, really good time to offer them the doTERRA option as a side gig and also as a wellness program. So I'm going to encourage you to go back there and do that. Now, with Canada, we still have the end of summer sale going on with Canada, where you're saving 20% off of several oils and products. So let me just read to you, Canada, what you're saving 20% on through the 31st of August. You're saving 20% on spearmint, wintergreen, supermint touch, deep blue roll-on. Now you still have in Canada, you still have the 10 milliliter deep blue rollers. We haven't had that in the US for a few years now, and you still have that available in Canada. So get that for 20% off. That is an incredible deal. You've got thyme, Spanish sage, citronella, lime, on sale for 20% off. You have the 30 ml bottle of the Yarrow Palm on sale for 20% off. The vetiver 15 ml bottle and the vetiver Touch. I use vetiver almost every single night to go to sleep. I absolutely love vetiver. I love it for calming and grounding. You've got the Myrrh Touch available for 20% off, the Neroli Touch and the Intune roller touch or Intune roller for 20% off. So Canada, take advantage of these savings through the 31st of August. Again, that's spearmint, wintergreen. Now, spearmint is the oil of confident speech. That's a really great one to use as you're interacting with people. I love spearmint. I love it in the diffuser with tangerine. I either diffuse peppermint and wild orange or spearmint and tangerine. I love traveling with one or the other of those. And I'm actually a little more keen to spearmint and tangerine. So I probably do that more often now than peppermint and wild orange. But wintergreen is great for the bones, great for the muscles. Supermint Touch is the oil of perspective with 4 different mint oils in it. That is an incredibly beneficial touch roller for energizing the mind, of helping you focus. The deep blue roller, the thyme 15 ml bottle, the Spanish sage. And by the way, I'm just going to break the gun here. This next month in September, we just heard that the free product of the month is guaiac wood. And I love diffusing guaiac wood and Spanish sage together. And Canada, you have Spanish sage available for 20% off. Those two oils together are magnificent for memory issues, accessing your memory or recalling your memory. Great for any kind of difficulty with brain function or cognitive function. It's great to help us resist self-criticism, move away from the negativity, the negative self-talk, even the negative baggage that we've inherited from our past um, ancestors and generations. So the combination of guaiac wood and Spanish sage is remarkable for that. I encourage you to diffuse those at night together while you're sleeping or during the day in your office. You'll really find that helpful. I don't love guaiac wood by itself, but when I mix it with Spanish sage, I do love it. And if you don't love that combination, you can add a citrus to actually elevate the mood and bring that up a notch as far as the happiness factor as well as the brain function. So you can add in some lime oil. That's 20% off in Canada. The citronella is 20% off. And by the way, on the citronella, in Canada, you always tell me, my Canadian friends, that the mosquitoes are monster mosquitoes in Canada and that the TerraShield does not work. And let me just remind you that the TerraShield is magnificent and it is ready to use. You do not dilute the TerraShield further. It is ready to apply. But if you feel like it's not enough, add more citronella and more lemon eucalyptus if you have that, or arbor vitae, or all 3 of those. Okay, so that's going to be really, really helpful to keep away those mosquitoes. We are seeing that the mosquitoes are carrying all kinds of diseases. We're seeing the malaria, we're seeing West Nile virus with the mosquitoes. And so I encourage you, be sure as we move into fall and it gets a little more wet, a little more cooler, those mosquitoes are still out in a big way. Be sure and use your Terra Shield. And if you need more citronella and arborvitae or lemon eucalyptus, add that to the Terra Shield, but do not dilute the Terra Shield further. Apply it as is. So then you've got to go again, the Myrrh Touch, the Neroli Touch, the Intune Roller. Those are all 20% off. And I wish I could purchase from the Canadian market right now, my Canadian friends, because those are some really great sales. Now, another thing for Canada, beginning September 1st, doTERRA now has a contract with FedEx Air to bring your products from the US warehouse to Canada much quicker, much cheaper. And so they've been I just know that doTERRA goes to bat for you. When you say, I want my products sooner, I want my products faster, I don't want to pay international shipping, doTERRA goes to bat for you, and they really do try to make contracts to save you money. And so September 1st, it's not available for the end of summer sale, but it's available beginning September 1st, where you can have your product shipped FedEx. Now, I've had a lot of questions from my Canadian team. What if I have a PO box? doTERRA's working all that out so that you will still get your products. If you have them shipped FedEx, you'll still get your products to the post office or to by another courier in a faster way. So they're working those details out. Know that they're working for you, and hopefully that's going to be helpful. So yes, and Dia, I really do love that combination of guaiac wood and Spanish sage. Yeah, with clementine is a great help, but if you want to throw in a citrus, I love lime, but you can throw in the clementine or any kind of a citrus, and it's going to elevate that mood and make it that much more pleasant in the diffuser. So yes, so if you have not watched those 4 pre-convention education videos, there's all kinds of hints dropped. And today I heard a video from Scott Greer, who's the one, I don't remember his official title, but he does all the interfacing of the different DMKs of availability, all the class helps, the PowerPoints. He does so much to really make our business easier. And he said, go back. And he called them Easter eggs dropped in all of those 4 pre-convention education videos. So they are available. You can access them the same way you purchased your doTERRA ticket. And I will post that link also with this recording. So, but you can't access them if you haven't purchased a ticket. You can't access the education video. So get your tickets and you'll be glad you did. Okay. So hopefully that would be helpful. Okay. Anything else we got going? Oh, in September, the 10% off product, I'm just going to spill the beans now, and I'll post this maybe after the first of the year. I don't know, after the first of the month. No, I'll post it now. The 10% product of the month for September is Melissa oil. You can get Melissa oil for 10% off. And another reminder, the convention kit will not take the place of your September loyalty rewards order. So order early in the month in September, and then get your convention ticket after that, okay? And you'll be glad you did. So now another thing, oh, this is really exciting. Another thing they're coming out with is they're changing a little bit of the verbiage. They're going to start calling the loyalty rewards order, the LRP, they're going to start calling it subscription. So you'll see that language coming out in new communication coming. So it will be subscription, and they've got some back office and subscription enhancements. So how many times have we had a BOGO sale or another limited time offer sale that you wanted to jump on and get, and you were a little bit frustrated with having to set up another LRP order in order to get points on that order? And my son was just complaining to me just about 3 days ago saying, I don't like having to set up a second LRP when I want something more from doTERRA, because they ordered 2 orders in August. And he's like, I don't like having to set up another LRP. I don't want to mess with my usual LRP, but I don't like having to set up another one and then having to go back in and deleting it. Well, guess what they're doing? They're bringing forth, what are they calling it? I can't remember. They're bringing forth the option. It's called an instant rewards order, where you can do an instant rewards order for a limited time offering or a BOGO sell, and it will be an LRP order, a subscription order, but it will be a one-time subscription order instead of where you have to go in and cancel it, because it will repeat if you don't. And so that's an instant rewards order that's coming. I'm really, really excited about that, but that will come after convention is over, probably towards the end of September or into October before they have that instant rewards order available. So that's going to be really, really, really fun. I'm super, super excited about that. I get a lot of complaints, and I have always reached out to my account manager multiple times when people order a second order and they really wanted it to be an LRP order, and they just didn't know how to do that. And so I go in and I ask my account manager to change a standard order to an LRP order so they can earn points for it. And that's been kind of a pain in the neck. So at any rate, thanks, Tia, for jumping on. Yeah, I can't wait to hug you all at convention. One last thing before I get off for today is the fact that we have a team member, Cheryl Harris, that is fighting for her life. I don't know if she's going to be around for much longer. I'll be really frank. The reports coming in are not good. But they set up a GoFundMe account that I just barely saw at the end of the leadership call. And then I got a call from my sister that I needed to take. And so I will post that GoFundMe for Cheryl Harris. Um, she thought she had sciatica, and it turns out she has metastatic cancer, and her kidneys are failing. She's receiving dialysis, but she's got good urine output, and they can't figure that out, why she has such good urine output when she's in kidney failure. And they don't know yet the source of the cancer, what's caused it to be metastatic, where the initial source was. They haven't yet identified that. And so that's part of the problem in treating her. She's not stable. Her vital signs are not stable. Her kidney function is not stable. And they can't yet move her to the oncology hospital there in Florida. And so, at any rate, that's coming. So, if you can find it in your heart to consider donating to the GoFundMe, Cheryl has been here for convention the last many years. She's one of Jade Baldwin's qualifiers, and she is one of the most healthy people I know. And I'm really saddened to hear this outcome. And her family is reaching out for help. And so I encourage that if you are able to donate even $1, donate $1, whatever you can. I called my husband this morning and said, "What can we do?" Because they're really struggling. And so she's fighting for her life. Know that Cheryl Harris is one of the most remarkable people. She's taught some classes before for us on our wellness classes, and she's been a real advocate for doTERRA. And so keep her in your thoughts, your prayers, your fasting efforts. And I know that she'll appreciate that, and her family will appreciate that. So hard times for that family right now. And so at anyway, I hope that's helpful for today. Thank you for jumping on, those of you who did, and have a great week. And we will see you again next week sometime. Bye-bye.